What's good, King?
Was popping, was popping.
Shit, I can't call it, man. I can't call it. Top of the morning to you, first off, sir. Ness, man, talk to me about last night, man. How you feel about the battle? Let's get straight into the shits, man. How you feel about the battle overall?
I would rate the battle a 7. It didn't live up to this expectation. I think we put more into it than the battle actually was. Honest assessment of the battle. My first round was my best round.
Yes.
His second round was his best round, and the
Yes.
third, the energy just dropped off. So I
Right.
think, the third canceled out itself. But if it had to be a clear winner, gun to my head, I think I got him 2-1.
Okay. Okay.
It's a debatable battle, but as far as what I wanted to talk to you about, he's on Twitter saying like cash app me the bread, and the bet the bet was that he couldn't use any making it band references.
Right.
So technically, any round that he used a cheesecake reference or mentioned Diddy, that's disqualifying a round.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my honest assessment of it. But I think the battle was lackluster. It had some good moments in the beginning, and then the energy just fell off. But and to agree with what you said, just elaborate a little bit. It was a mixed crowd in there. I think it wasn't fully a battle rap crowd that in attendance last night. There was a lot of people that was, I don't know, I guess just people that just came with people who love battle rap, because it wasn't really, everybody wasn't really locked into every battle like I thought they would be.
Right. Wow.
And then and just elaborate a little bit more, like it wasn't no mics, so people had to really project their voices in a warehouse. So the acoustics is not really there. It wasn't like the feeling that we was when I battled Dot.
You wish Easy would have stayed in that building where the first time we was at compared to this one?
Nah, I don't think he should return there for an event. I mean, as far as space wise, it can hold a lot of people, but as far as just the overall feeling, it was cold in there because like we was in a warehouse, and it just, it just didn't feel like a battle rap atmosphere.
Right.
It felt like just what it was. It was like a last minute switch, and I guess that's where they decided to have the event.
Wow. Because the crowd was kind of weird all night though, Ness. Am I bugging at the crib?
Nah, you're not bugging. That's why I seen your recap of me and Clone battle. Honestly, the energy just dropped. I mean, you could blame it on the battle rappers and say, we wasn't coming with it or whatever. It's just, but battle rap events are tricky because after people are standing on their feet for like 4 or 5 hours, like you got to be saying the most hottest shit known to man for people to be still engaged in a battle. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like, we did the best that we could, but like it was lackluster to me. I thought it was going to be a better battle on both sides, but
when did you feel it was lackluster? Because here's the thing. Your first round, you can make the argument that was the best round of the whole battle, even if I had Clone, right? Edge in the battle. But you can make the argument your first round was the best round of the battle.
No, for sure. My first round was explosive. I should have held out on that round because that was my longest round. I ain't gonna lie. I should have held it to the third round. But sometimes in battle raps you just gotta come out scoring because sometimes you find yourself playing catch up. And I didn't want to find myself playing catch up. But it's also important to hold some good content and some material for the later rounds.
Right.
To clearly, take the battle without debating.
Now, as a battler, right, educate me right quick. When you get a lot of love in the first round, right, and then you go to the third round and they're not really going ooh and on going crazy like they were in the first round, does that bother you at all, or you just fight through it and just keep rapping, obviously, right?
Naturally, as a performer, it does affect you in some type of way, but as a professional, you're just supposed to work through it. But these battles sometimes can be infueled by the crowd's energy. And we've all seen battles where, they start off slow, but as the battle goes on and progresses, as the crowd gets more involved, it brings more out of the battle rappers. So I think this was just one of them circumstances where, we just couldn't hold their attention for all three.
Right.
You know what I mean? The fans is the fans. Like it's our job to keep them, you know what I mean, involved. And
Mm-hmm.
I just think going into the third round, they just was uninterested for me
Mm-hmm.
and Clone.
Right. It's a debatable battle though. Some people got you winning regardless. Some people got Clone. Some people got you winning the battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a clear winner in there. Regardless, on first round I gave it a Clone. But let me ask
Nah,
you
but
a
as I'm
question.
saying, the bet was for him to clearly win. That was
That
without
was
him using. It was I mean, am I lying?
no. I thought the bet was more about the cheesecake bars. That you
Yeah,
can't
but
hit cheese.
he referenced the cheesecake. He
He
said,
did
"Why would I
reference.
say
Yeah.
you walk for cheesecake when Diddy deserted you?"
Yeah. He did
That's
say the
one.
third round.
So
Yeah.
any round that he used of making a ban or Diddy reference,
Mm-hmm.
that's a disqualifying round.
Mm-hmm.
So if he
Wow.
used it the second round, disqualify. If he used it the third round, disqualify.
People talk about the crowd being biased last night, right? And I can understand that to a degree. But I would say this: I felt like you and
And the
Zan.
only niggas that was making noise for bullpen niggas was bullpen
Bad
niggas.
news. Bad news.
Yeah.
My nigga Bad News going hard last night. He was going hard though.
No,
But
he was
you
going.
was
He was trolling. He was trolling in real life last night. He was
um
trolling.
but you and Zan, even y'all two were like, come on, man, y'all trying to take the crowd to like live up a little bit and shit like that though. Zan
Right,
even
right.
said it and then the her round though. So, I don't know, man.
No, battle rap events could be dreadful. I mean, it's no seats, people standing, people smoking, people drinking, and I mean,
Right?
you have to be electrifying. All matches have to be electrifying to keep people involved the whole event. Because it
Mhm.
could become tiresome. I went to the Smack event last week, and my feet was like on a 110
At homecoming, right?
at homecoming. Yeah,
Nigga, we 40-year-old niggas, nigga. We can't do that shit no more. We old heads, nigga. I ain't with all that mess. Fuck out of here,
I
my
was there
nigga.
through all the fiasco, the chess and Rex
Right,
scuffle, and
right.
the bringing Briz out and through the Mook and twerk battle, but just standing that act of standing up for 6 hours straight is
Mhm.
dreadful. It's dreadful.
Let me ask you. You're a veteran. Let me ask you. Talking through rounds, right? People say they go back to you in DNA or talking through rounds, right? How do you feel about the chess and Rex situation, though?
I think, I mean, it comes to some point in time when you just gotta, be more professional. And we get
Mm-hmm.
it, a lot of emotions is involved in these battles, and it'd be a lot of storyline leading up to these battles. Whatever happens behind the scenes, when two guys get on stage, it's supposed to be about the bars and about the performance. All
Mm-hmm.
the fighting, and we can fight after. Like niggas could did that days or weeks leading up to the battle if they wanted to
Right.
handle it like that. Don't
Mm-hmm.
wait till it's time to be a professional to start talking about fighting and all that. I just think it takes away from, the overall event as a whole, and just, we old niggas,
Right.
for the exception of chess. Like
Mm-hmm.
nobody should be up there talking about fighting. Niggas know you get into a fight at this age, the recovery rate is longer than it was when you was in your 20s.
Yo, Ness, you're not lying though, my nigga. I ain't gonna hold you. You're not lying
So
though.
no, what I'm saying, I know men gonna be men, and we have our own differences, and
Mm-hmm.
we say little slick shit, and the blogs don't make it no better. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
But
Right.
like as far as the
You can do a better
battle,
job.
like
You can do a
niggas
better
want to get
job.
paid and make it back home. It shouldn't be all
Mm-hmm.
this shit. And if two men have a disagreement, it shouldn't be all these niggas involved. It should be like, yo, you get one, I get one. We go in the back of the back. We do what we got to do. It ain't got to be for the people. That's how
Absolutely.
real niggas should handle it.
No camera. No cameras. Got to be all in. All that shit.
Yeah,
You
because it's
know, all
like
that. Yeah. Yeah.
we got
Yeah.
to understand battle rap was here before these apps were created, before StreamYard, before Twitter, X, Facebook, Instagram,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube. It was battle rap. So don't let social media dictate the climate in the storyline of battle rap. Let's leave it to the bars and leave it to the performance and the talent and the skill set of the performers.
Mm. Wow. Well said. Well said. Mook and Torque, what's your take on that battle?
I'm still undecided. I had Mook first watch. I had Mook winning
Mm.
2-1, the first and the third. Of course, Twerk had some very good moments, but
Mm.
it just said to the point, like, niggas it's just it's just like up in the air with Mook. Some people, appreciate what he brings to the culture. Some people just just hanging there to see him lose. I mean,
I appreciate Mook more. I appreciate it more now. You know that?
huh?
I appreciate Mook more now.
Yeah, I do too,
I'm
because
not gonna lie.
I mean, people, it's never, it's a thankless job. Mook don't battle enough.
Right.
Now he battled consistently.
That's
Oh, he
why,
picked.
Ness, what you just said, because he battle enough now, like you're outside, Mook is outside. I love that shit. I want Lux to be outside like the rest of you niggas.
It's
You know what I'm
always
saying?
going to be something. It's always
Right.
going to be, you don't battle enough. You don't punch. You don't scheme. You don't double entendre. It's all performance. Not enough bars. It's all flow cadence. It's all believability. I mean, people want to always have something to say, but we dictate the climate. So at the end of the day, it's our content is the driving force behind everything. So without the battle rappers and the performance, there's really no content to document on or to speak on or to criticize or to critique. So I mean, it's all up left to the performers and their talent.
Right.
But
John.
I got Mook 2-1, but I wouldn't argue if somebody said Twerk 2-1. It's a debatable battle. Same
Okay.
thing as me and Clone's battle last night.
Got you.
No
Got you.
clear
Got you.
winner.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. John and Easy.
Uh, like I said, after my battle,
Mm-hmm.
I went and did this in media. Then I caught, I mean, parts of Bad News and Bill's battle. I think Bill had a good outing.
Yeah,
News
Bill was
fought through a
wilding
tough
last night.
crowd.
Bill
Yeah,
was wilding
new,
last night.
yeah, News fought through a tough crowd though. Let's be clear.
Absolutely.
The Philly crowd, and you never know what you're going to get. You never know
Right.
if you're going to get a crowd that's going to be engaged the whole event, or you never know if you're going to get a crowd that's going to be losing energy
Mm-hmm.
towards the end of the night. So I caught maybe the ones round and two of Easy and John John. I don't have no clear winner. I mean, they both had good moments on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I love Easy's first round. I think it was well written.
Mm-hmm.
He had a beginning, a middle, and a close. I like that. John, he had some difficulties. I couldn't really hear John John. I couldn't hear
Mm-hmm.
John over Easy. So I think that played a big part. But I mean, it was just an unclear winner. I think it was just a good battle back and
Mm-hmm.
forth, but I couldn't depict the winner.
Right. Okay. You and
It's too
Verb.
much messy shit in battle rap. The audio leaking kind of fucked up the anticipation to the battle to me.
Really? You thought I thought it increased the anticipation for the battle. You said it decreased. Tell me why,
It
Ness.
decreased
Tell me why.
because this is the same audio that Geechee spoke about
Mm-hmm.
on stage when he
Right.
battled. You know what I'm saying? Easy. So this audio been out there for almost a month, 2 months.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we
So
heard you before, right? Some of this shit before, right?
yeah. So it's like,
Mm-hmm.
why would they release that now? I mean, it made for good promotion, but it's just a continuation of the Geechee and Easy battle. Well, we already know the dirt. We already know possibly
Right.
Easy. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Got in a scuffle. It all came out already. So the whistle already been blown. So it's like, it just
Mm-hmm.
didn't make for good battle rap to me.
All right. You and Verb. Is that something that are you guys making that happen? Is that because Verb is on
I
retirement? I
think
don't know if
Verb
he's
is
retiring,
serious.
retiring.
I think Verb is serious with this one. I think
Right.
me and Verb have a mutual respect for each other.
Mm-hmm.
Getting older in this culture,
Absolutely.
they try to rewrite you out the history books. I
Yes,
think
they do.
Verb has did an excellent job. And I
Mm-hmm.
think I've did an excellent job. I've embraced my position in battle rap. I know I'm not a lot of people's favorite, but what I do bring to the table, nobody else can duplicate, and that's why I've continued to be booked on these cards. But me and Verb sounds like it could be serious, so I'm aiming for that at the top of the year, maybe second quarter.
My nigga, your flow is so goaded, my nigga. It ain't even funny, man.
No, that's what Mav told me. Mav told me because Mav was at the homecoming, which surprised me because
Right.
he's you know what I mean he's so accomplished right now as being
Right.
a blog and what he's
Right.
doing.
Mm-hmm.
But battle rap is his root. So we had a
Right.
brief conversation and Mav said the same thing. Yo, Ness on beat, you golden. Like I mean I check out all your freestyles, all the content. On the beat, you golden. It's like there's nothing else to say about that. So it's just a testament to my resiliency, me being around for so long, and just holding that pen to high
Mm-hmm.
regards and just keep pushing the envelope on the culture and just rap as a whole.
Right. How many battles next year?
I don't know. I'm probably declining in volume of battles. I'm gonna
Okay.
probably do 2 or 3. If the bag is right, I might do more. But I'm just, you know what I mean? Old age is setting in. And just the anticipation and all the nerves that go into battle rap, the butterflies in your stomach, the
Right.
pressure and shit, it's starting to be like, I'm not having a tenacity for it like I used to.
Right.
So
Right.
I'm gonna use 2024 to reevaluate it. Of course, I'm gonna pop out on the stage, but it got to be meaningful matches, and it, you know what I'm saying? It just can't be because I'm like I said, I'm this is the twilight of my career, so I
Right.
want to make every battle count, and that's just bottom line in the short.
Do you want easy before you hang it up?
I don't know, me and Easy. I mean, it looked like it was gearing towards that, but you know what I mean, Easy is just, you know what I mean, doing everything that he's doing right now. I just want him to keep pushing forward in the direction he's going to come back to battle Ness and Philly. It wouldn't make no sense. I mean, it would make sense for me because all the light that's around Easy, but nah, I mean, we kind of, it would be like revisiting the Easy and Reed battle. He already battled Philly legend. He don't need to battle 2 or 3. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make it. Educate me why. I don't agree, but tell me why you feel that way, so I can educate me why you feel that way, so I can
Because it
understand.
splits the city. It splits the city, and right now we're just in a good energy. And I mean, um, it just, I mean, I would do it, but
I hope so.
it
Shit.
split the city, and people have too much mixed emotions, and it's
Right.
not like Reed and Easy to where I wouldn't say two totally different polar on opposite polar, but it's like Reed don't have no papers on Easy, Easy don't have no papers on Reed, and it's just
Right.
like it's just the skills. But I mean, me and Easy has been in the same rooms, and he came up under my imprint. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like early on his career,
Mm-hmm.
uh, through the uh, through the Gunline Battleground and shit like that. Dre Dennis, Dope, Zan, shit. Debo used to come down, so it's like I got history with Easy, and I just don't feel like jumping in the ring and splitting the city because that's what it's going
Okay.
to do.
All right. Ness, I appreciate you as always, my nigga. You know the vibes with us, man. As always,
For
brother.
sure. 3 letter
My
me.
guy, man. Shout out to my nigga Ness.